Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by todderbert. In front of us, we have the ZHIWHIS ZWS-878. This is an AM, FM stereo, VHF, weather alert, shortwave, portable radio. You can find this retailing on Amazon for $22.77. Mine was on sale for $16.84, and it offers quite a bit for the money. So what we get? So this is right here. All the bands, nice, pocket radio, huge display, as you can see there. Yeah, so if you're visually impaired, this may help you. Here we have ATS manual presets, nice. Sleep timer, digital clock, no alert, FM stereo. Yeah, I like my FM stereo radios, especially ones under 20 bucks. Awesome. There's some frequency there, nice. We got shortwave at 3.2 to 21.95 megahertz. You got your weather band, you got your VHF coverage, 30 to 199. The only problem with VHF coverage is it's 25 kilohertz stepped, which is kind of generic, but you get what you get. FM AM there is standard, though you can pick 4 different FM band plans, which is nice, all the way down to 64 megahertz. All right, going to the back here, we got some more things. Backlight. We got a headphone jack speaker, of course. Presets, so you get 99 per band, so not bad at all there. It's a built-in battery, 900 milliamp hour. Alarm clock, cool. It's got a big clock as well, and a sleep timer and lockout function. And you get some warranty stuff. So, took everything out of the box. Let's see what we get. All right, so in the box, we get to start a show. Pretty cool. Look how big that screen is. That's awesome. Okay, so we got the radio. What else we get? I like that they included this. This is a shortwave wire. You clip this to the antenna, and you string this out to a high place, usually on top of your window blinds. If you're outside, top of a high tree branch, if you can. That works out great for doing some shortwave listening. So there we go. We also get a charging cable, which is USB to USB-C, and I also like the length of it. They give you quite a bit there. Better than a little shorty cable, they give you something decent. An interesting little thing is this little pin. You used to usually reset things, and I was like, where's the reset hole? I couldn't find the reset hole until I read the instructions, and hopefully I'll remember to tell you, but if I don't, it's the headphone jack. It's weird that it's in there, but there's a little button inside the headphone jack, and that's what you use. It's like a SIM removal tool. All right, cool. And then we get to the instructions, which there's quite a bit going on here, so we'll flip it rather quickly. Took out micro printing. Oh boy, I better just zoom in real quick. I'm going to go really fast, but hopefully you can stop if you need to see what's going on. When I miss something, the screen has a lot going on there, and as you can see, all the different things it shows. So I'm not going to cover all that probably. Because we want to have some fun with the radio. We want to listen to it. We want to know what's going on, right? All right. So there you go. Freeze frame if you need to. Freeze frame if you need to. Get the drill right. Yeah. Okay, it's pretty cool. It's got dedicated preset buttons, which I like. Nice. Manual storage mode. That's how you set your own presets. I probably won't show that, but there you go. Having 99 presets per band is rather cool. I was pretty impressed by that. And we got meter band selection right there. Those are different meter bands for shortwave. There's a dedicated button for that as well on the lock feature. Nice. This will take some time, but I'm showing you the whole thing. So you have a bandwidth control for VHF if you want. I don't see really needing to change that, but if you do, there you go. You can change it right there. Oops, there it is. Zoomed out. Over here, weather band, of course, 7-channel. It's got a weather alert function. Nice. Headphone jack for FM stereo listening. You can turn it off, which is really good because sometimes the signal's too wide and your reception goes poor, and when you turn it off, all of a sudden reception improves. You can reset or restore factory setting using a button mode as well as the reset. And a headphone jack. Setting the clock. 24-hour or 12-hour. That's a nice thing. I guess I better zoom in there. Man, this printing is really dinking this thing. Alarm clock if you want to wake to radio and alarm. Nice. Buzzer alarm. Yeah, there you go. And we're getting there. We're almost through. Yeah, this just has so many features I have to show the manual. So, yeah, you're going to get the long portion here. Hopefully some of you can skip ahead. Now, this is the band plan here. You got 4 different bands. The second one is for the U.S. market. As you can see, it has the 10 kilohertz spacing for the AM band. There you go. But you can go all the way down to 64 to 108 on FM if you pick band 4. So that's how you do it. Boom. Okay, that's how you set it. A lot of people want to know that. There you are. Okay. You can turn the weather band off. So if you're like European and you don't have the weather band, you don't need it. Just turn it off. It won't even show up when you're hitting the band button. So that's kind of nice. I do have a lot of people in Europe that buy weather radios from the US. Nils is one of them. Hey, Nils, what's going on? Or Niles? Nils? Is it Nils or Niles? Let me know. He's a long haul viewer for sure. Good guy. Cautions, okay. There's that reset thing going on with the headphone. There you go. See how that works? Goes right down the headphone jack and resets the radio. Oh man, a lot of stuff to cover with this manual here. Is that page 22 or is page 23? Specifications. Of course, our band coverage again. There's your presets. So you get 99 FM, VHF, AM shortwave. It makes sense. There would not be 99 on 7 channels of weather band. Speaker, rather tiny, 28 millimeter. Okay, there's contact information. We're done. Oh, the back here, in case you need to know. Warranty. Boom. All right. Let's get to the radio. All right, all messing around. Dimensions. We have a width of 2 3/8 of an inch, a height of 4.5 inches, and a thin depth of only 3/4 inch. Look how thin that radio is. They're getting away with that by using an internal flat pack battery. So yeah, it's cool though that it's nice and thin. Great for a desktop. So let me just clean my wonderful huge screen. Yeah. So let's check out the features of the ZHIWHIS. Yeah, I love that name. ZWS-878. So as you can see, it's got a matte finish. It seems rather well built. Again, thin profile. It's a cool little design here. It looks like it'll stand. I doubt it though. I didn't try. But I'm thinking it's going to be a challenge. I wouldn't recommend it unless you put some kind of stand on the back. Yeah, maybe use a cell phone stand. That's what I would do. Going to the front of the radio, you can see we got that 2 1/4 inch screen, huge, and it is amber lit from the side. As you can see, we got our clock. Nice. So you just hit any button to show the clock. It's 12 a.m. Central Standard Time to Chicago, Illinois, USA, for the sake of this band scan. Yes. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, I'll show our information there. Now buttons, we have quite a few going on. So we got the band button. So of course you cycle all your bands with this. And when the radio's off, press and hold to disable the weather band like you saw in the manual. We have an alarm button and snooze function there. So you can set the alarm and do some snoozing right there. Not bad. It's a big button. So you'll be able to find that hopefully in the dark. Tuning up and down buttons. You can use this for confirmation for choice on the menus. Of course, incremental tuning up and down, browse tuning up and down, and seek tuning up and down, continuous seek. But if it finds a station, it will stop. But on shortwave, it's nice because it's pretty quiet sometimes throughout the band. Just press and hold, and it goes really quick through the band. Like that. Over here, we have a little blue LED indicator. Lights up when you're charging the radio. It's the only time you'll see it lit up. We have a scan alert button. Pretty basic. You press this button, it scans the entire band and will save any presets it finds to the 100 presets. Then we have alert function, press and hold for weather alert. Memo, so we got the memory button, lets you manually add presets. Very nice, always a handy thing. And when the radio is off, press and hold to restore factory settings. Also good to know. So yeah, and over here, yeah, I mentioned the tuning buttons there as well. So let's go over to the side of the radio, or actually at the bottom of the radio, we got a metal speaker grill and that 28 millimeter or 1 1/4 inch speaker. Yeah, it's not rocking, but it's okay. It's a job done. Here we got our power button with the sleep function. It also mutes the radio. We got volume controls up and down and our USB-C input to charge that 900 milliamp hour internal battery. Now, the charge rate's around 500 milliamps or half amp. We got lanyard coming out the back here. Top of the radio, we got more buttons. Whoop, slam it down. Yeah. Oh, we got our antenna too. I'll show you this. Whopping. Shows up on my desktop. That's funny. This thing's short. It's all the way out. 6 1/4 inches. It actually did pretty good on the little whip alone on my testing, but I'd recommend clipping a wire to it for better FM and shortwave reception. And weather. All those things. VHF. So top here we got buttons time and stereo off or on. Nice. It's good for FM DXing. Here we have down and up on presets. And over here we have our meter band and lock button. When your radio is off, press and hold M- to access the bandwidth VHF settings, and then plus, when the radio is off, press and hold to change those 4 frequency band plans I showed you. 68 to 108, 60, I forget what the other one is. You saw it in the manual, right? 87 to 108, which is mine, 87.5 to 108, and then there's another one, I think 76 to 108 maybe. I'm just guessing right now. Headphone jack, and of course there's that little switch down in there. You can get with the little tool they have to reset it. But so experience on the headphone jack, what can you expect? So what I noticed here on the headphone jack, I noticed no hiss, which is fantastic. FM stereo sounds good. I liked it. You could turn off, of course, the FM stereo. This is an interesting thing to note. If you notice audio coming out of one ear only, that means the station broadcasting is broadcasting in mono. The stereo is making it act weird. So when you turn the stereo off, it'll act normal and give you both ears mono, which is good. Something to know, because I noticed that on 1 or 2 stations. So it wasn't a big deal, but you just turn the FM stereo off and problem solved. So that's a good thing. FM, expect weak lows, moderate mids, strong highs. On shortwave and AM, expect mid-range neutral tone. VHF and weather, expect a low neutral tone. Not bad. So, cool. Back of the radio, I think we had some information there, just like we saw in the manual. Boom. Right on. And then I should do some size comparison. I didn't do that. I usually do that. CC Pocket in the house. Woo-woo. 1208 now. And we got Skywave 2. Nice. This does it all too as well. This doesn't have air. It'd be cool if this had air as well. I don't know if it'd be as useful. I mean, because air, we all know air is good when you're have a dedicated scanner versus a radio. And then if we don't have those 2 radios, we have a deck of cards. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He loves ZHIWHIS radios from Chinaland. He's Iron Man. He loves things made in PRC land. Anyway, you can see it's a pretty thin radio, but tall. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and talk about reception reports and get to tuning this radio. So reception, FM. So 5-tier method. Fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. That's how I test these radios. And this scored a solid 3-star rating, giving it a good rating. I found 62 stations, which is above average. 48 is the average. And yeah, it's got good sensitivity and selectivity as well. I give it a 3-star rating. Good. So it found weak stations next to strong stations. Nice little FM radio. Of course, FM stereo. To boot. Daytime medium wave. It's great for locals and good on semi-locals. I was pretty impressed. But you have to wait for the station to tune in. It's got a slow-acting AGC or automatic gain control. So just keep that in mind. Point it towards the station you want to receive. It's a weaker one. And just wait. And all of a sudden, magically, you will hear it. That's how it works. It's just how it is. So what else on this thing? Shortwave, right? So daytime shortwave was average. I found about 9 stations just using the scan feature. Not bad. And daytime weather for average. You got to remember, I was using just this little tiny whip. Right to me. That's it. Well, telescopic antenna. I got to be. Yeah, it's not a whip antenna. I hear that all the time, but you know what I mean. Come on, guys. Figure it out. Stop being rules lawyers. Anyway, tiny antenna, so it's average, right? So that's cool. Let's go ahead and turn this on and rock out. So I got some royalty-free music playing. We'll do some radio todderbert. My FM transmitter, so power button. And then power button again. Okay, let's back it up to my... I don't know where I start. Where do I start here? There we go.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was having a little dusty dust, man. It was making it worse. It's fun. You know me, I'm like obsessive with that. So anyway, as it goes to the clock, I didn't really notice that when I was tuning this radio. Yeah, that's not fun, is it? Oh well. Not a big deal. But signal strength indicator, you saw we got a frequency. Volume over here. Frequency here. Bam, we're on. FM. Battery life. You get the idea, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Turn off the FM transmitter. Unplug the transformers. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and cruise the band. So we're going to go to the AM band first. You do not need the wire or the antenna extended. It has an internal ferrite, which is surprising with a little thin radio like this. So there we go. We'll start here.
Where film is stored, and he's searching for old Elvis film, concert film.
Get no credit ever from anybody.
Okay.
Hey, Sean, great to be back with you. You've hit the nail on the head. There's 4 years of a porous border under Biden that left.
So that was 560 local Chicago. WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. Slow acting AGC, as you heard. Okay. This is toward St. Louis. I haven't tried an evening band scan in AM. You wait and you might get better signal. That one, not so much.
These are gentlemen that have a career in law enforcement and military that have spanned multiple administrations.
It's not a bad sounding radio on AM here. It sounds good. The speaker would be tinier, but it's not. Just not very sensitive. Just gotta wait. Is it gonna get better? No.
Right in front of the camera's view, and knew enough to come with double gloves, right, essentially, and a backpack, and cover their face, and do all of these things, but they didn't know enough to cover the camera, or maybe they just kind of got spooked.
CFCO, Chatham, Ontario. That's nice. Music.
Chicago's BIN.
Your voice, your city, your BIN.
I'm Vanessa Tyler with Black Voices Now.
Got Nashville, WSM. Barely making that out. That display is awesome. I haven't even had to zoom it down at all either. I guess I could zoom a little bit down. All right.
So that's the other part of it that I think folks might have. 50's not making music at the moment, but when we had this conversation, I know it's just the verses.
So this is 670 The Score, WCR, Chicago. I forgot I could mute it. Mute with the power button.
Oh, man, compared to T.I. I ain't trying to sleep on the king of the South.
Sports station, 690. WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles. Just gotta wait. You get the idea, right? Quiet. All right.
Resources Conservation Service. It's part of the EWP program. Well, in the
WGN, Chicago, local, Raleigh James Show.
But you have to complete everything from the planning through the documentation. Everything has to be done in 200.
Sounds good.
But I made me a vow to the moon and stars.
There, can't hover on that, but 740 Zoomer Radio is the CFZM. Toronto, Canada, 460 miles northeast. Nice.
And I just hit town and my throat was dry.
Here's Atlanta, Georgia, southeast, 650 miles. Just barely coming in. Again, you gotta wait. It's a waiting game. I'll go a little quicker because we gotta get through these bands. Detroit. Here's New York City. WABC. A little bit of 780 bumping through from Chicago. But there you go, you can hear it.
together on the 8s. Dependable, accurate, and always right when you need it. Only on News Radio 105.9 WBBM. And always available on the free Odyssey app. And now the iHeartRadio app.
780 WBBM News Radio, Chicago.
And when I get to work in the precinct house.
So you get the idea, right? I don't know if I have to go through this whole radio. Be here forever.
Seabirds. And why this is taking place is that Norwegian and Chinese companies are extracting the
Oh, Denver, Colorado.
620.
Coast to coast. Yeah, it's Denver, Colorado. 890 miles to the west.
And it's being converted into a cheap protein base for salmon and raw salmon.
CJBC, Toronto. Coming in. Nice. Oh, this is cool. It's coming in too.
So he knows how much he has in that fund.
Oh,
if it's not spent each month. Okay.
And I know
870 WLW. WLW. New Orleans, WWL, New Orleans, Louisiana. Over 800 miles to the south. Nice. Here's New York, New York. Got a commercial. Just make it out. WHSQ. Is that right? I think that's right. Okay. And WLS.
And I saw one interview with a burglar, and he was getting away with tons,
Person hold.
as it were, of a lot of these things.
Relevant radio.
About the day.
Relevant radio.
shutout win against Canada in all competitions.
WMVP.
Group A.
Local.
Yeah, that's why it really reminded me.
PDKA Pittsburgh.
Lyft's top competitor.
WBZ Boston.
Launched rides for teens back in 2020.
880 miles. So we'll stop right there. Let's hook up the wire and go to shortwave, baby. Yeah, shortwave. Okay, so we're gonna get up this second to last segment here. Boom. So we have a little wire here, Kato T1, 22-foot wire, get you a lot of reception. So we're gonna use that, and let's go hang out on the shortwave band. Now let's see here. Got my wires mixed up over here. All right, so let's go ahead and change the band with the band button. See where it takes us. Okay, shortwave, awesome. Oh, we're muted. Yeah, jamming. So that's WWCR out of Tennessee, and that's about 400 and some miles to the south-southeast. And it's a strong station, of course, because it's really close, shortwave. And it's worldwide country radio right now. I love listening to this. It's coming in clear. Lately, it's been coming in pretty weak, so I'm glad to hear that. So we're going to go ahead and start at the bottom and hit the meter band button up here. And we'll scan. We'll see if it picks up Canadian time signal. Nope, passed it up. There it is. So CHU Canada, nice. So 3.33 megahertz. And we let it do its scan. It goes fairly quick. As you can see up here is our 5 kilohertz step. Picking up some FT8. But yeah, pretty cool how it does it up there. It's kind of nice because it doesn't have enough room, I guess, to show it all. I think it does, but more digital modes. It's going to stop probably on 4840 again. And then we'll keep going, see what else we can find, and then we'll go to their bands and then do final thoughts. This little bad boy. I like this radio so far. For $16, pretty impressed. Oh. Something going on here. If you guys know what station this is, comment below. I don't know what this one is. I don't think I've heard this. 47650? Yeah. Okay, that was WBCR. There we go. Fort Collins, Colorado, WWV. That way 890 miles. A lot of people want me to tell you. There you go. Cuba. Nice. So yeah, Scan does great. Picks up the stations pretty good, especially with the wire here. Enjoying that. That's what this radio needs. And I'm glad it comes with a wire, so you don't even have to go buy one. You can use what's provided, and it'll do a good job. Any bit of wire helps. So getting it included is great.
I think that's quite unusual to hear that it's the slow work as well, because when things in the past are quite slow.
Bro Stair Squad. Cuba? That's clear.
That solutions will be found to the fuel shortage caused by the low energy blockade.
Probably Cuba? That's cool. More Cuba? Finding quite a bit in the evening here. I'm loving this. I'm running out of time on the video, but might go a little longer than I thought. You can always fast forward to the end if you want, but this is a good experience just to see what it can do. I'm having a great time. I love doing these bands. CW a little bit below the ham band there. Might have been mirroring or something a little bit. A bit of breakthrough maybe? I don't know. That was definitely CW. Strong. Alright, so we're almost through with this band scanning shortwave. Music there. Cool. I'll show you that high speed tuning here in a moment as well, which works out pretty good. I mean, meter bands can be your quickest way to get around, but you can also use the tuning buttons as well. On shortwave, it's a game changer, and VHF. So we'll press and hold, and it'll crank. Nice. Florida, Okeechobee. This is WRMI.
U.S. homelessness.
And we'll stop at 10 megahertz. It picks it up.
Cuban Ambassador Dagmar Gonzalez highlighted the positive reception.
Not sure what that is. Interesting. Okay, so it passed it up. But yeah, if you just press and hold, you can see it goes through the shortwave band like a rocket ship. Oh, let me stop it first. Press and hold and keep holding. Go and stop on something first. It should just rock and roll up the band. There we go. Okay, get the idea. Awesome. So let's change it.
To 8 feet subsiding to 2
Weather.
to 4 feet. Thursday, north winds 5 to 10 knots becoming west. The areas. Saturday night and highs around 40 and 30. Friday, southwest wind 38. Friday night, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots. Waves 1 to 3 feet. Saturday.
Press and hold to start the alert function. Kind of turns the radio off, but it is scanning, as you can see with the signal strength there. So yeah, they're boom. See it going up there? So yeah, that's neat. It found 6 to 7 stations with the wire attached. So that makes a big deal attaching a wire. Because I only found 4 during the day. And this definitely found 6 of 7. So awesome. Alright, so press and hold this again. Turn off alert.
5 to 15 miles an hour.
Okay, we got the FM band. Let's wait for it to last.
To Gary and
So here's VHF.
west of tonight. Northwest winds 10 to 20 knots in Wednesday. Northwest wind 15 to was in the mid-30s. The winds were northwest and...
So, yeah, the VHF band. I'm not sure if I can break through there. sounds like old-time radio. That's interesting. That's like on the rail frequency, isn't it? We're probably not going to find much, but I figured we'd just cruise down this real quick because there is some fire activity sometimes. Might pick something up. But yeah, I didn't really find much, so I didn't really have any presets set for this. Otherwise, you just go through your presets typically if you find substations. Add them to your presets manually here by holding the memo key. That sounds like Weather Channel. But I can see some use for this. If it lands in the 25 kilohertz step, which is unfortunate, it only goes 25 kilohertz. Not 5 kilohertz. So you really can't fine tune it too much. Okay, we're almost through here. And then we'll go to our FM and then do final thoughts. I was hoping to pick up a fire broadcast. Or maybe a 2-meter ham. No, 2-meter hams. They go to sleep by now. It's usually old dudes around here. They go to bed early. I'm an old dude, but I'm up late. Alright. Okay, you get the idea. So we'll stop there. We'll go to FM.
Northwest wind.
Okay, presets down. Let's see what we're bad here.
Of what you owe.
To me.
And spreading the good news of salvation. We invite you to explore our numerous...
Everyone knew about the behavior of Jeffrey Epstein. In an FBI document released in the latest batch of Epstein files.
Come broken-hearted, let oh, sinner, come kneel.
Hey, little boy, turn it up a little loud.
Hey, I'm a dreamer.
Hurts to crack the door. Just a
1833, dump that.
Why my thoughts on
me now, 'cause when I take it to the everything's lay down your heart. When she lets her hair don't hurt like it used to. I can be anyone that when you have to, baby, you must. That's a part of the same word you give me when I'm looking for the box. Biggest troll in hip hop, I'll say that. He wears that. Just can't find anywhere. Para disfrutar y enloquecer. There's some of this pretty little love.
Start to see how AI shakes out.
Paul Nolte, Senior Wealth Advisor.
Drown out the noise. Show me now, show me now. Tú la que me vuelve.
Honor next month, the National Academy.
That's why you be stressed. Looking.
There we go. We're done. Cool. Disconnect this, and we'll do final thoughts on the ZHIWHIS ZW-878. It's pretty funny, the name. I love these things. So let's go ahead and turn that off before I forget, because I'll run the battery down. Now, when you get yours, your battery might be dead in the box. Just charge it up, because running the clock circuit, I guess, is a drain on the battery. Mine and somebody else's was dead as well, so... Okay, long press off. There we go. Now we're off. Sweet. So, likes, dislikes, and final opinion. So, likes, I like the large display. Awesome. The thin profile. Awesome. It is cool. Liking that. Presets. Fantastic. 99 per band. Yeah, and plenty. And you can manually add them. Great feature there. The weather alert. It comes in handy. Hey, you got to have it. You got to have it. Plus, you can plug it in and just run the alert all the time. If you have to, if a big storm's coming in, you don't have to worry about running the battery down. It's the way to do it. FM stereo, I love it. I love the ability to turn it off right there with that button. It comes into focus. Does it come into focus? Come on, dude. There you go. Yep, stereo button. Of course, time set. I don't know if I mentioned that. I think I did. Yeah, cool. What else do I like about this? I think that is, FM shortwave reception. You know, it's good. It's really good. And with that little wire, and the speaker is surprisingly nice. It's pleasing. If you heard it on the AM, and everything sounds really good. It doesn't sound bad at all. And that's not too harsh sounding at all. You'll be happy with it. So if you're wondering about that speaker. So that's about the likes. It's straight up. So dislikes and wants. VHF, yeah, I wish it had the 5 kilohertz steps. It would be nice. Because 25 kilohertz steps only is kind of a drag. Longer antenna, this is a pretty long enclosure, and I'm surprised how short this antenna is. I don't get it. I mean, maybe the speaker gets in the way. I don't know. But they could have just made this a little wider, maybe, and then put a nice long antenna. I think that would have really helped this radio a lot. A lot. It needs a longer antenna. Replaceable battery, yeah, but, it's a thin radio, so I don't know. But it looks like you can get in there. There's a screw right there. Probably one behind the label. I don't know, I couldn't feel one, but there could be about one behind the label as well. And then that'll get your radio open. Maybe you can switch it out. Probably a LiPo pack you could change. Those hobby size style ones. So yeah, I mean, not a big deal if you're industrious. Overall opinion on the ZWS-878. It offers a ton of features and options at a low cost of $16.84 on sale. I recommend it all day long at that price. At $22.77, it's kind of a maybe. If you love the radio, go for it. You could probably wait. Maybe get there's a ratty version. I don't know what the one. There used to be a small ratty one with a flashlight on top. You guys probably know which one I'm talking about. I'll try to link it in the iCard section if I remember. That one has all similar functions and a bigger battery in it as well at a lower, I think, sub $20 price tag, if they still make it. I don't know if they do or not, but cool radio. So there you go. If you liked the video, give a big like. 2, if you like ZHIWHIS products, want to see more, subscribe to the bell icon. 3, comment down below what you think about this radio. Is it for you? All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next awesome video.